Ladies and gentlemen, again me, Davide. Today I would like to explain you how we recently won another case against the immigration office of the city of Pisa. As I was telling you in other videos, Italy is a very specific country. The law says one thing, but the practice teach in another way. So this recent case that we put in our pocket was a very simple case. So we got a wife as a student in Italy, and we advised the husband to not apply for a separate visa, which was very difficult in his specific case. We decided to suggest this husband to apply in Italy, being already in the territory as a tourist, to family reunion to the wife. This case is simple, is described by immigration code and is allowed, but unfortunately sometimes immigration offices do not apply the law correctly. Here comes a lawyer that can take the denial or refusal, appeal it in the court. It takes about 6 to 8 months to win a case like this, and we have a beautiful decision here. I cannot show you the details because for privacy reason. This says that the original decree from Questura Pisa was rejected, is null and void. They intimate to the Questura of Pisa to issue a residency permit for family reason to the husband, and more than important, they issue also an order to the Ministry of Internal Affairs to pay me 2,500 euros. Not the gigantic win of my life, but again, that's very, very satisfying. That means that the Questura is really wrong. There are many cases that we also achieve it as a win condition. They didn't give us also the judicial expenses. But here, again, the judge decided that the Questura of Pisa was really, really wrong. So that's why they decided to grant also the lawyer with a consistent amount of fees. Ladies and gentlemen, if you went to the Questura and they told you you cannot do that, if you asked the consulate and they reply you cannot do that, that doesn't mean that that reply is correct. You have to go to a lawyer, not a helper, not a jurist, not a consultant, to a lawyer, a barrister that can tell you only correct interpretation of the law. And only if I help and accompany your immigration practice, I can be sure by talking with the different authorities to have this power by this kind of decisions to be influent and to be decisive in talking with them. Because me as a professional knowing all this aspect can really make an influence on the chief officer that examines your case. So any question in case you got a denial before, please feel free to ask, comment, rate, subscribe, and we are ready to assist you in every court, in every proceeding that can go in this way. If you have a doubt of how to immigrate and you want to discuss with me maybe the immigration process, that's one of my main activities. So we provide professional consultation in order to understand before how to do it and what is the proper right way to do. Many clients comes to my consultation just to decide how to do it, and sometimes it's also happening that they do it by themselves. So for today I'm finished. Please leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe to my channel to be always updated about my future videos. Thank you.